Good morning to all of you. In our last video lecture we have seen case number 3 and case number 4. Till now we have studied up to case number 4, and the last case which we have studied in our last lecture was when the object is between center of curvature and focus. So when the object is between center of curvature and focus, so we have find that where the image will be formed, what will be the nature, position and size of the image. Now we will see case number 5, and that is when the object is placed at focus. The object is placed at focus. Now we will see what will happen. First case we have seen when the object was placed at infinite, then the image was formed at focus. Now in the case number 5 we will see when the object is at focus. So when the object is placed at focus, so here the object is AB. So one ray, we will take two ray, one which will be parallel to principal axis. So after reflection it will pass through focus, and second we will take a ray which will pass through center of curvature from the head of AB. So what will happen? We all know that the ray which pass through center of curvature after reflection, it reflect back in the same path, and since both the ray X and the ray Y, X is also reflected ray and Y is also reflected ray, they are parallel to each other, they will never meet with each other. So we say that they will meet with each other at infinity. They will meet with each other at infinity. It means what? Whenever the object is placed at focus, its image will form at infinity. And in earlier case we have seen that whenever the object was at infinity, its image is formed at focus. So here we are seeing that the image is formed at infinity. So the position of the image is at infinity, and since the image will be is forming at infinity, so it will be highly enlarged. We can say that highly magnified image. So the we can say the position is at infinity and size is highly magnified, or we can say highly enlarged, and the nature is real and inverted. So this is the fifth case, and we will see the last case of concave mirror, that when an object is placed between pole and focus. And the object is placed between pole and focus. So we are taking an object AB which is placed between pole and focus anywhere between. It means that whenever we are saying that between, it means not it does not mean that at the center of F and P or in the middle of F and P. It may be placed anywhere between that two which we are saying. That if we are saying that the object is placed between C and F, it may be placed anywhere between C and F. And if we are saying that the object is placed between P and F or F and P, it will be placed anywhere. So here we are placing object AB between P and F. So now we are taking two ray. One will be parallel to principal axis. So the ray which is parallel to principal axis, after reflection it will pass through focus. So first ray, it is passing through focus. Second, we are taking a ray which is passing through center of curvature, touching the head of the object. So the ray which will pass through center of curvature, after reflection it will bend in the same direction. So now we are seeing that this one reflected ray X and another reflected ray Y, both seems to diverge from each other. Means they will never meet with each other in original. They are diverging, they are not converging. Okay, so what we will do, we will this XD, this ray dx we will proceed at the back side. Since we are proceeding, we are drawing with a dotted line. And the same way, this we are taking EY, the reflected ray, and we are proceeding it backward. And since when two ray we are proceeding backward, they seems to meet at a point, and that point is the formation of image. So here important things we are saying that in original the reflected ray are not meeting with each other, but it seems that two reflected ray meet with each other at a point. So where two reflected ray seems to meet at a point, that point is the formation of image, but the difference is in this case the image which will be formed will be virtual, because for the real image two reflected ray in original they will meet with each other, but for the virtual image the two reflected ray in original they will never meet with each other, but they will seems to meet with each other. So that's why when the ray seems to meet with each other, we draw with a dotted line. If possible, it will be more better if we will draw this A dash B dash line with also with dotted, so that it will be that confirm that it will be virtual image. Now we are saying that AB top is at the top, A is also at the top, A dash is also at the top, and in all the previous cases we have seen that A was at the top but A dash was at the bottom, B was at the bottom but B dash was at the top. But here what we are saying that A is at the top, A dash is at the top, B is at the bottom, B dash is also at the bottom. It means that the image will be erect. What is the meaning of erect? Top will be at the top and bottom will be at the bottom, and inverted, top will be at the bottom and bottom will be at the top. So here we are saying that our A dash is at the top and B dash is at the bottom. It means the image will be virtual and erect. Image will be virtual and erect. So what will be the nature of the image? It will be virtual and erect. Second, here we are saying that A dash B dash is greater than AB. A dash B dash is greater than AB. It means that the image is greater than the object. It means that the enlarged image is enlarged, magnified image. So size is magnified image. And third is where it is formed in position behind the mirror. The image is formed behind the mirror. So these are the 6 cases of concave mirror, and if we know these 6 cases properly, we can able to solve any problem of ray diagram in the case of concave mirror. In short view, we will see all the things which we have seen yet, that when the object is at infinity, image will be formed at focus. So always this 4 case is always clear that whenever the object is at infinity, image will be at focus, and whenever the object is at focus, image will be at infinity. So first case which we have seen, that when the object is at infinity, image is at focus, and the size of image is, it is point size, and the nature of the image will be real. Nature of the image will be real. Second, we have seen that when the object is beyond C, then the image is between F and C, and image is smaller than the object, and the nature of image is real and inverted. When the object was at C, image is also at C, and the size of the image is same as the size of the object, and we are saying that the nature of the image is real and inverted. Fourth case, when the object was between C and F, then the image is formed behind C, and the size of the image is enlarged, or we can say that magnified, and the nature of the image is real and inverted. And we have seen that when when the object is at focus, image is formed at infinity, the size of the image is highly enlarged, or we can say highly magnified, and the nature of image is real and inverted. And last case, when the object is between F and P, then the image is behind the mirror and the size of the image is magnified, or you can say enlarged, and the nature of the image is virtual and erect. So we are seeing that in all the cases the image which is formed is real and inverted, except one case, whenever the object is placed between pole and focus. Whenever the object is placed between pole and focus. Whenever the object is placed between pole and focus, in the case of concave mirror, the image will be virtual and erect. The image will be virtual and erect. But in the all other cases, the image will be real and inverted. It means in the case of concave mirror, we can get virtual image as well as real image also. Virtual image when the object is placed between pole and focus, and real image in all other cases. We have seen in our earlier class about the plane mirror, that plane mirror give only virtual image. Plane mirror only give virtual image, and the size of the object is always same as the size of the image in the case of plane mirror. But when we are talking about the concave mirror, in the concave mirror we have seen that the concave mirror give us real image also and virtual image also. Image size is smaller also, image size is larger also, and image is of the same size also. So this is about the concave mirror. Concave mirror is also known as converging mirror, and whenever in converging, whether it is a converging mirror or it is a converging lens, whenever a mirror or a lens is formed, converging mirror or converging lens is formed, in that case always the image will be real. Converging mirror, this converging mirror can give real image also as well as virtual image also. Because what is the meaning of converging? Converging meaning is that after all the reflected ray, after reflection comes closer to each other, so it gives real and real image. Only one case is there, whenever the object is between pole and focus, then only it will give virtual and erect image. That's all for today. In our now next class we will see the case of convex mirror. There are only two cases of convex mirror, and after that convex mirror we will move to the sign condenser on the problematic parts. Okay, thank you.